So, this is the story behind my song Still Loving You. So, Still Loving You is a bluesy rock song, very bluesy, off of my first EP, They Come and Go Like Rain. And the song was recorded in 2013 when the EP was released, but it was actually written in 2008. And this song was written for my wife. So this is a song that is completely about somebody and about something personal. But at the same time, what I try and do with my songs is even if they're about something specific, I try and word them in a way that they'll also have meaning for everybody else. Like it's not so specific that you have to know it or it doesn't make any sense. Hopefully the situation or the idea or the sentiment behind it will make sense and people can put their own interpretation on it. That said, those involved in the specific thing that it's about, they'll see things between the lines that they'll understand. So this one is for my wife, who at the time was not my wife. So we met in 2007 in December, and unbeknownst to me, she had, I found out at the time, but she had a job for the last couple of years in London. She had a place like her own place. She was renting with other people, and so I thought she was very stable and settled in London. Little did I know that a month before we met, she had bought a round the world ticket, and she was planning to go to Australia and stay there for a year and then go elsewhere and not come back to the UK. So she told me that in January, and she left in February, I think. And when she left, she was like, you know what, I'm going to go for 12 months, but I think I will come back to the UK. So like, okay, cool. And after 3 months, I came and visited her in Australia. And in those first 3 months, she realised that she was missing me. I missed her. And she said, actually, I'm not going to stay 12 months. I'm going to only stay 9 months and then come back. So cool. So I came out to Australia to visit her after 3 months. And while we were there, we had 2 weeks, and it was a fantastic 2 weeks. And she said to me, that actually I'm going to come back after only 6 months of being away, so only 3 more months. And when I came back, the week I came back, she gave me a call the next day to say I'm coming back next week. So that was good. It was worth me flying all the way around the bloody world to make sure she came back. Still paying for that. But anyway, I digress. So the song was written because she was feeling a bit low. She was feeling a bit sad. And I wanted to say, listen, keep your chin up and you will be coming back. And I was going to go and pick her up from the airport. So the end of the song, just hold on for a few more hours and I will be there to collect you up in my arms, because I was going to meet her at the airport and literally collect her up in my arms. So this was one of the few songs, as I say, that was written about somebody and something specific. And also it was one of the few songs where I think I wrote the lyrics. We're going back 12 years now, or 10 years, 11 years. So I'm just still trying to remember. But I wrote the lyrics and then made them fit to the melody very specifically, rather than just kind of jamming out an idea and then just mumbling something or coming up with some kind of phrase or something and nonsense lyrics and then expanding on that idea. Because I had something specific, I had those lyrics that I wanted to fit into this song. And the sentiment of the song, the sentiment of the lyrics, I felt was very kind of bluesy, and it was that very kind of like, chilled boom, boom, boom. Did it find me in the morning? Boom, boom. And then, builds from there. But it was very chilled, just like play a couple of chords, sing, play a couple of chords, that kind of idea. And what I wanted to do is try something which I'd never done before. I don't think I've done since either, which is something that George Benson is very famous for and people like that, which is harmonizing what they're singing with what they're playing on the guitar. And because it had the opening chords, or just as bam, 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 and then a lot of space, when I sang, I had the space to play the lick on the guitar. This is a real guitar, by the way. It's better, it's in tune now. So that's why it's got that on the guitar. I thought it was cool and bluesy and kind of fit. One part I think I did have previously was the riff for the chorus. Just like that, which kind of is like like a Deep Purple-esque or that classic rock, very bluesy rock classic rock that I still love listening to. My favorite type of music, really. And in fact, on the recording, so I recorded it myself. So I wrote it 2008. The for the chorus probably came years before that, and I finally put it together as a recording in 2013. Obviously, I played it on acoustic guitar and written it on 2008, but I actually recorded it in 2013. And like all the songs on that EP, they come and go like rain that I did that year. I recorded them all in my living room. Recorded all the parts myself except for the drums. I got a guy off of Fiverr.com in Texas to record the drums. I sent him the finished track, or at least, what I'd done up till then. He put the drums down, and then I sent that all to a guy in south of France who mixed and mastered it because of the beauty of the internet, and that's the finished song. And I think then I really wanted to sing for the chorus. I really wanted to sing the lyric, like an octave higher than I think it's kind of in the song, but it's a bit in the background because I couldn't really sing that high. But it's very, Robert Plant-esque, up there. I think now I could probably sing it up there. My voice, not right now, I'm a bit croaky, but my voice has kind of got a bit better. So I've worked hard on it. So I could probably sing it up there now, but in my mind, that's where it needed to be. So I put that on the record and then hid the higher part slightly in the background because it wasn't quite there. But it's that very chilled beginning, then it gets crazy and rocking, and I wanted big drum hits and big stuff, and if I had a band I probably would have put more hardness into it. As I say, very much like kind of Grand Funk Railroad in places, as I say, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, that kind of thing. So it starts very soft, just the opening guitar, then it builds, and then it drifts out to the very soft ending where I'm almost talking. And that is the story behind the song Still Loving You. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found that interesting. And if my wife is watching this, then now you know. And I love you. And that's it. So thanks for watching. And I will speak to you in another video about another song. Rock on. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, you can listen to it on Spotify, so you can actually see what I'm jabbering on about. So I think just go to spotify.romeocrow.com/still, or just go to Spotify. I'm sure you'll find it on there. All right. Bye.